Yes, it's that day, Wednesday, time for the weekly habit. You know what it is, you know what it be, and you damn sure know what it does. Let's do it, baby. Oh, shit.
What's up?
Yes, sir. And we are live Wednesday. That intro is a work in progress.
Not bad. Pretty good.
It was not that bad.
You did that all by your lonesome?
All by my lonesome, man. Can you believe it? So we have it unlimited. This week we have the return. That's right. The return of the one and only Toy Art Unlimited, the gentleman who helped get this show off the ground with all his greatness. Thanks for returning to the show, my friend.
Why, thank you.
What's up, Matt?
What's going on? Tony classing up the joint here.
Everybody's happy to see you.
Yeah, I'm happy to see you. And I didn't even know there was going to be this reunion. So peace.
Yeah. He quit the show.
He's been waiting.
How you been, Matt?
I can't complain too much, man.
That's
I
good.
live in New York, so we're getting slammed in the bunghole with snow.
How bad though?
And that on top of it all has made me sick, so I've been dealing with that bullshit.
Yeah.
But ruck up, move forward,
Yep.
and embrace the suck.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. Tony, how you been since last week?
I'm doing a little better, man. Unfortunately, my son got sick. The inclement weather, and like Toy Art said, the snow, the ice, the rain, all accumulating, and you sending your little ones to school. So if there's someone sick in school, they're gonna bring it home, and my little one caught it. So hopefully, me and my wife don't get it, but I'm doing good otherwise.
Right, because as being adults, we don't really have time to fucking get sick. Good thing I got my pneumonia while I was been on my fucking vacation. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, okay. Where's my lighter at?
There you go.
All right. So
the reminder of you having a pneumonia just made you do a bong hit, right?
Yes, that's right. So we have a surprise guest tonight. What? That's right, a surprise guest. What? That's right, a surprise. Yes, and that guest is.
You can't stand up, but he's falling.
Just not just a normal butthead.
The butthead to our Beavis.
Yeah. a face only for audio podcast.
You guys are losers.
Does your wife make you wear that to bed?
Yes. Only if Beavis is there.
Yeah.
She actually makes him go down on her with that mask.
No way, dude. No way.
Beavis, we're gonna score.
And she wears the. She wears butthead.
Shut up, Beavis. I'm the only one who scores. Loser.
I'm gonna stick it in her butthead. I'm gonna stick it in her butthole.
I thought this would be funny, but
he's gonna get used out of the soundboard tonight.
All right, so weekly habit unlimited.
I just hate that mask on you falling because it looks like you're turning Japanese the whole time.
Look how crazy this Beavis mask is, though.
Right? It almost looks like
the Beavis one's real bad.
Yeah.
What's up, Eddie?
Hey.
All right, so weekly habit unlimited. I found something. The internet always wins, always. And I'm always on it. And this aired, if you can believe it or not, on national TV across our country in the 70s.
Oh boy, I know where you're going.
Leading a full life. Retarded people go to work or school just like their neighbors. and come back to a real home. A supervised home, right in the neighborhood, where they belong. Being retarded never stopped anyone from
Back in
being
the
a
world
good
when
neighbor.
KJ was just another normal person.
That was a commercial, bro.
Are all those retarded people like 60 plus?
I don't know, but it was like they go home.
That
And-
commercial mentioned that word a lot.
They're real
too.
people.
Like, he showed you the edited version. Every 30 seconds of that was retarded.
Oh,
Yes, they're retarded, but they're still retarded people, and they're retarded people that live right next door to you. This retard Sam, she lives right next door.
Retarded people go to work or school. Just today, being retarded means leading a full life. Retarded people go to work or school, just like their neighbors, and come back to a real home. A supervised home, right in the neighborhood, where they belong. Being retarded never stopped anyone from being a good neighbor.
Yeah,
this is
like my mom.
This commercial is like 10 years after where they had all the disabled
She
people.
looked at that old man
in
like,
domestic
I'm giving you
institutions.
cookies now, but you're giving me cookies later.
That was like,
this video is 10 years after where they were all in the medical hospitals being probed and parts of their brains cut out. So now,
yeah, right. Like
right now.
what do they call?
That was definitely aired during the time when that Corky Thatcher show was on.
Bro,
your mom went to retarded college.
Commercial aired on NBC, ABC, like all nationally, bro. Like they were like straight up, "Hey, retarded people in school, don't worry. You can live next to Corey."
Yeah.
Well, they did that during the 20s too. Women can do more than just have babies. They can cook, they can clean.
Well, they can bake bread. They can bake bread and they can make cakes.
Oh, yes, cakes.
Oh, I like cake. Do you like cake? Oh, yes, I do.
What? Like pie? You like pie? Poutine pie?
Who doesn't like pie?
Who doesn't? Yeah, exactly. You feel me? Who doesn't like pie? Hey, Beavis, don't make me smack you.
I'm not Beavis, butthead.
MC Fun?
Mike Wade.
I love how his cans are like lopsided on his head.
I know, right.
It's like a
you need to go to the dentist and get your teeth checked.
Yes, she does. Here, I'm gonna remove the intro. All right. So, what did we play? We played the. Did we play the retards on it? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Move that on out the way. All right. Move to the out. All right. So, we have it. Let's get into the cool covers and classic covers now. That we hey, why don't we do the snack?
Cobra, real quick, is that a part of your process to actually dictate everything you do?
What do you mean? I explained to you.
Now we're going to go to the keyboard and press.
Yeah, I guess that.
He's trying to develop the format, but what he doesn't realize is that he doesn't need to explain to everyone what the format is.
Like I'm thinking out loud, basically. Yeah, I'm thinking out loud, basically. Like, okay, now I gotta put this clip up.
He's like Ricky from the Trailer Park Boys. He only knows how to do things if you give him a list of things to go through.
Now we know the commercial he just showed applies to him too.
Yeah. Number 1, drink. Number 2, go over comic book covers.
And this is
number 3.
Say all right.
Look at that.
This is Flying Colors Cup. This is not beer. This is Rock Star. Don't worry. All right. Yeah. Use my inside voice, eh? How about my
blood clot conjugated voice?
Nobody knows how to do the sound.
He's gonna make use of that soundboard.
Yeah.
All fucking night. You better So, let's get into
Our two covers. First, the plastic covers. Let me get back.
You know what? If you have like the sound bar and all that stuff, you need jokes with it, not just the sounds, okay?
You tell him, man.
Yeah, you're just great. Thanks for your input. But you know, around here, I run shit. So shut the fuck up.
Well, he tries to anyway.
You feel me? All right. So recently, I hooked up with this gentleman named Mikey. They are pirate pickers on Whatnot. I got to get their actual Whatnot. They're pretty cool guys, and I've been able to score some really good Skylanders off them.
Baby
toy.
At a great price.
As opposed to mediocre Skylanders?
Exactly.
They're all mediocre.
Okay.
Are you on the soundboard fast forward? Fucking mad fast. Wow.
I love it. You guys are so great.
Oh my god.
Every button's gonna get pressed tonight.
Every single button. Every single button.
He now understands why Conan used to have so much fun with the shut the fuck up button.
All right. Yeah. Well, I'm working out things. This is my favorite. Yeah, boy. And this one's not bad.
I like that
That's a good one.
All right, so I met these gentlemen. They work out of a warehouse and they sell everything except for drugs and guns, basically. Anything on Whatnot, all 24 hours.
Tortas?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Now we got the bat. Fuck.
Yes, you didn't know, but I'm here.
Batman from Temu.
Don't put all your faith in the new soundboard. It'll ruin you, just like me.
Why does he look like Linda Blair in a Batman costume?
What up, KJ Smith in the motherfucking house tonight?
Don't trust KJ's lies.
KJ, have you went to Walmart this week?
I only put on this mask so I can drink.
All right.
Got like little.
No, he doesn't go to the Walmart. You can't get in at. You can't get in at Walmart.
Yeah. So while I was there the last time to pick up Skylanders, this guy was just about to do some fucking comic slabs to sell and whatnot, and I got a couple cool pictures from that. Then we got a picture from Tony and a couple good pictures from me for our classic covers. Let's get into it.
Oh, okay, nice.
This is taking something to do with the first appearance of Galactus.
Well, that's the first time Galactus comes.
Right. First appearance of Kang.
Kang.
Okay. Some more Galactus stuff. That's a banger.
3.3. That's great.
And then boy,
that's hot. Nice.
And the grade on this was like fucking 8.5 or some shit. That one must have got at least.
Well, that was nice.
That's a nice one.
So, Toyartunlimited. All right, moving on. And we have Wolverine Legacy number 50, brought to us by.
I remember reading that book.
This is the most popular. This is the most popular die cut cover. Wolverine 50.
It is, but the comic book sucks itself.
Yeah, it wasn't a very good story.
Yeah, this is where Wolverine finds out about his they did experiments and they had falsified memories in him. So he found out where they take those memories.
Yeah.
And then he also fights Shiva, the monster robots, who are robots that are supposed to kill Renegade Weapon X people.
Yeah, I own several copies of this, but I maybe read one time and it was stupid and boring and I hate it. but the comic book cover, very cool.
Oh, it's classic.
It's a manila envelope, manila folder.
Yeah,
it has the Hallmark marks. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Fire. And it's funny how lackluster, how you mentioned the story is really lackluster. You'll see what I mean at the end of all of this. All right, so next up we have my entries. Oh man, this is Amazing Spider-Man 157.
Fire.
The reason I'm showing this was my father's comic, and recently my nephew came over and he brought this to me, and I will be framing it up as soon as we're done, and it will go on the wall with the rest of my dad's comics. He was a big Doc Ock fan, man. He really loved his Doc Ock.
Yeah, that cover is really making me regret not buying that Mezco one. I'm gonna have to get on board with that.
That Mezco is sick, bro.
It looks. I didn't like it at first because I always grew up with that slightly fatter Doc Ock, like the animated series.
Yeah,
kind of chunky Doc Ock.
Yeah,
but when you look at the old books, like this cover, he wasn't. He was a skinny dude. So the Mezco one really does kind of make sense.
Yeah, they did make him look a little pudgy though here and there.
It's not that he was skinny. He was a dude who ate steak and eggs. And that's how people worked out back then. They didn't work out. They lifted barrels and shit. And they ate steak and eggs.
Thanks, Bruce.
I died in Mario, but then I got extra lives. I did the duck thing.
And then he also blessed me with this cover. Marvel Team Up 45 featuring Spider-Man and Killraven. These covers, this artwork is great. You know, it's making me really appreciate what they call this golden era. Or silver. This is golden, right?
Oh, this is golden, yeah.
And these comics mean a lot to me. Like my dad went into a store, picked up this comic and read it and had it in his collection, and now I have it. You know, it's heirloom type shit.
You got your heirloom.
From Cobra to Cobra, it means a lot. All right, so let's get into our cool covers from today at the comic book shop. Now, you know me to always pick up a facsimilated chrome cover, but I'm not that big on Daredevil, so I passed on this.
I don't know. It doesn't really stand out like the other chrome ones do.
Yeah, it doesn't. And this is Incentive Rogue
Savage Land.
Yeah, I'm not gonna read that shit no more. Fuck that. Let's go. Where we got Batman and Toy Art. Let's go.
Diggs.
I feel like an era comics were relatable, interesting, and just fucking yeah. Well, yep, Diggs. We got all the homies in the house.
Yep.
That's
damn.
Full clip tonight.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it. 4 dudes, man. Wow.
All right. So next up, this is a thick book. I don't know what the fuck it was, but the cover is fire. So I fucking, you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, what up? And then next up, we have Mystique issue 5. That's fucking neat. I like that. And then next,
cool.
Sports issue 38 or 36. I liked it. Looks kind of sexy with the guns too.
Yeah, makes you want to read it.
Yeah, it gives you like, yeah. All right, next up, we have it's Sword of Conan. No, I don't know who that witch chick is behind him, but I know he fucked her.
Dude, Conan, of course he did.
Didn't he fuck the witch in Conan the Barbarian?
Yes.
And he threw her in the fire afterwards when she tried to like get him. So this fucking in honor of my homeboy fucking Matt showing up, you know, I had to grab that.
That is a fucking sick cover, man.
Dude,
yeah,
when you're
man.
Conan, you're king. You fuck bitches,
can't.
you throw them in the fire. Dude, this
Right.
is what you do.
I
And
don't
you got
remember.
fucking white tiger sitting next to you and a wolf.
I don't
Like
remember who drew this or who's been drawing Conan, but it's based on that Frazetta style art. And that shit is, to me, that is fantasy, dude. Like,
yeah,
growing up in the 80s and 90s, Frazetta was fucking king. He was on, all of his shit was in any kind of fantasy book you were looking at. Every cover of every, I wasn't huge into D&D, but every cover of every D&D book that you picked up had Frazetta's shit on it. Like, his stuff was phenomenal. And whoever is doing this stuff now is nailing that style right to the fucking T.
Do you think that like certain comic book arts, like that style of Frazetta is going to go towards AI, and AI will just create all that shit in that style for comic books coming up?
It already kind of, like, I'll tell you, when I got that Darkwood character, some of the stuff I would put in was I would use that as a reference for the AI. I would say swampy forest, Frank Frazetta style.
Yeah.
And it would absolutely give you that watercolor, dark, dingy style that Frazetta is known for. So
it depends on what AI you use, because some AI will like fuck it up and looks.
Hey, do you guys remember in the 90s there were cards? What was an artist? Olivia. Remember Olivia cards?
No.
You guys
there was somebody else. I think I kind of remember who you were
female
talking
artist
about.
that drew like Marvel masterpiece style.
Yeah, those are nice.
Topless chicks, like lizard chicks, robot chicks, angel chicks, like fantasy type chicks. They always had their tits out and in a thong. And there was a card collection, Olivia cards. They were fire, but she did art as well, like cyborg chicks and all kind of shit.
Like the heavy metal type of style.
Yeah. All right.
So masterpiece cards were nice because they were like little mini paintings.
Yeah. Harley Quinn issue 40. I don't know. I can't 40. I don't know. But
48?
I don't know what's going on here. But this is, I wouldn't mind living like this with
Toy Art's right there. Who's hungry? There you go.
It's like, look at him here.
He's still Toy Art's still okay with like Harley Quinn getting it on with Poison Ivy.
That's my fucking alter ego, and now you just blew up my fucking secret identity.
Wait, is that the Monarch?
Number 23.
I'm assuming that's that fucking pig butcher guy or whatever from fucking Batman.
And that was the chrome cover of the Red Hulk. I thought, whatever.
Ooh, that looks kind of dope.
Today dropped Hell Hunters 3, which me and you, Tony, will, if you don't mind, we'll be reading.
I like that comic.
We've already went through 1 and 2, so next week we will be presenting Hell Hunters. All right, and
Ghost Rider book.
All right, so my homeboy Giovanni, Headless Hammerhead Shark on IG is an artist. I featured his website already previously. I forget if it's fansfelton.com. My bad. He's an artist and he could do commissions. I've shown his work before on the last show.
Is he Italian?
I was just about to ask.
I think so. And he sent me a Pokemon card I needed, and the envelope that it came in. So don't touch me. I'm fragile.
Fragile.
And then on the back it says, "Why do you call you over there?" That's interesting. That's a good question.
Yeah, I still don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah. Well, so you haven't heard was Inchworm, but he doesn't like having people call him Inchworm on the street.
Hey, yeah, that's fine. Don't call me Inchworm. All right, so in a couple of months, I keep bringing up the fact that I think it'll be Wolverine issue
40 or 400.
400, but but it'll be Wolverine issue. I'm 6. So Wolverine 8 will be legacy number 400, and I'm like, oh my god, Wolverine 400 is gonna be fucking crazy. What's going on? So to find out anything like inside information, I talked to Joe Fly Code Joe himself, the owner of Flying Colors today, and this is
Joe, what's up, Joe?
Anything about like
I'm sure there's going to be 25 million different covers. I think it's going to probably be a pretty cool story.
Yeah.
You'll probably have a lot of Wolverine.
lot of
in it.
covers.
Yeah.
There's going to be some claws.
Yeah, maybe that too. Yeah,
Right.
Some healing.
Maybe some healing. Adamantium. There might be some of that.
Yeah.
And you know what I always say is up and adamantium.
Is this guy deep state? He knows way too much about Wolverine. I don't
Yeah,
know. What's going on
I
there.
agree. It's like he has his file card tattooed on the inside of the eyelids.
Ugh. That was nasty.
Yeah. You're telling us.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Awesome.
What?
Highly posable in the house. What's up?
Let's see.
What up, player?
Yo, those highly
What up?
powerful guys can go fuck themselves because look, I have no rebuttal. They're funnier. They're funnier than me alone. So
fuck them because they're funnier than you.
they are, dude. Their last show was fucking bomb as fuck. And if you're not there on Friday nights watching their YouTube show live and
Highly
in the
posable.
comments, you ain't nothing. You ain't nothing.
You ain't nada, Holmes. All right, let's see. Remove from studio. There I go. Everything I read it out loud. Boy, oh boy, I'm a caveman, I tell you. I can't help myself.
Put it on the teleprompter and dumbass will read it.
We love you a long time.
Yeah, long time. 4, 5, maybe 6 hours.
Oh,
yeah.
It's very long. Very long.
You could do
it.
And
you can start the show watching.
It goes from one day to the next.
Yeah, I'm saying you watch it for 30 minutes. Go watch a movie with your old lady. All right, I spent time with you, and still go back, and these motherfuckers will be on their third segment.
We're fucking 78 points of articulation. That motherfucker goes through 3 different time zones in one show.
I'm saying.
Yeah, and he's got 80,000 dioramas to sell you too.
Yeah.
This seems like
all better than the next, dude. It's like shut the fuck
did you
up.
get your diorama I sent you, Matt?
I haven't gotten it yet. No, I think it comes tomorrow. It was in Jersey this morning, so.
All right, cool.
Wait, you built a diorama, Cobra?
No, I bought that extreme set off of him that he never uses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he just shat on a piece of cardboard and mailed it to you. Said, "This is the X-Men."
Yeah. All right. So tonight we have two, in my opinion, two good reads. Let's start off with the. Let's see. How about we go with Wolverine, Ultimate Wolverine? All right. Issue number 2. Let me get this where it needs to be. Why don't we cue it up, Cobra? All right, Tony, go for it, brother.
So issue number 2 continues with the Winter Soldier, the story.
Yes.
I think this book is pretty phenomenal. I'm enjoying it a lot. And
Yeah.
this part right here is like a flashback accusing to 30 years ago, prior to the opposition and the Eurasian alliance.
You're Asian.
Indeed. And I don't know who this Cobra Dad. Who's this rollerblade dude? I don't know who this guy is, but he actually takes
30
out.
years prior to what they already told us, so I'm quite not sure either. What about you, Matt? You got any idea who this guy is?
I can see that outfit with like the 2 circles somewhere. It's something X-Men related, but I can't remember who it is.
It reminds me of Professor X from that one when he was like had his legs and shit.
I want to say like
which time
Cyclops' brother or whatever there or some shit. I don't know. I don't know. I've seen that outfit before though.
Thank you, Guy. Thank you, KJ.
It really was.
We're
not talking about that now.
It was a banger. It was a good show. Go check it out wherever podcasts are available with Cast AF. Don't expect that every fucking week, but we do hit sometimes. You roll a fucking 7 on your first roll.
Remember,
so, yeah, I
they
don't
can't
know.
all be wieners. So
Yeah. So I don't know who this guy is, but he's like clapping about, he hears this dude talking. Go ahead, Tony.
So the professor's being nostalgia about, reliving the days that he's not getting his how do I put it gently? This guy
Those
gets
were the days.
a finger dick in the mouth from this Havoc or Professor X or whatever. But what he was initially talking about to himself was that he keeps on getting cock blocked by the government for facilitating the Weapon X projects.
Yeah, there you go.
They usually try to do experiments on regular, normal humans, and they all died within a matter of minutes.
Yeah.
And then they had found out that there's actually mutants that exist, and they want to do the experiments on the mutants for the adamantium, and because they have regenerative powers, they have super healing powers. So he wants to find out who are those individuals, and there's a photo there that shows Wolverine, Sabretooth, prior to what was going to occur in 30 years later.
Yeah.
Which we're going to go up to now.
And the guy shows up in this.
Yep, that's the finger in the mouth. Got to show him.
Like, yeah, well, you don't know what really is going on, and homeboy goes for his piece, and he hits him with the T2 joint.
Wait, that's coming from the guy, not a tongue out of the guy to the guy.
No, that's the finger of Rotoblade Man into the professor.
Rotoblade Man.
It's like rollerball.
So he kills homeboy
and burns down the facility.
And he's talking about making a better world. And as you see Wolverine as one of the, I guess, his top subject he's looking for. And he says, a better world is one without you.
Without the professor, yeah.
All right.
I'd have to agree. I don't know yet.
All right, so we move to present time. Go ahead, Tony.
So we have the Directive X come into play, where the soldiers are trying to track down. They think it's the opposition, but who they actually find in the taiga. Is it the taiga forest? There's Ultimate Wolverine, the Winter Soldier, and he drops on them, takes them out one by one. Yes. And they realize that, hey, hold on a second, we're trying to find this guy, but he's actually hunting us. So,
I love when they're having this conversation and they suddenly realize that, this isn't like some fucking, this is a training op and we're the fucking fodder.
Yeah.
Right. They haven't really explained that yet. You just see them tracking someone and then the Winter Soldier attacking. And then it goes to this part where they kind of, you have Colossus who's in charge, the leader. And I think that's Magic.
Yes, Magic. Magic has her doubts about Directive X project.
Yeah, and she's like, this guy, he's not, his memory is not completely erased because he's dreaming while he's in his capsule or whatever. And she explains, like, look, he's had 4 successful missions, and I think Magic is she's very doubtful.
Well, Magic is actually jealous of Dr. Prostovich because she's actually having success with the Winter Soldier getting the opposition forces depleted along the way.
Yeah.
I like that they still draw Magic like the actress who played Magic in, what was it, the New Mutants or like Dark Phoenix or whatever it was. I think it was New Mutants, like whatever movie that was. And that whoever that actress was, like, played that part well. She looked just like Magic, and they still continue to draw like that character that way. In this, they kind of hide her face, in darkness.
Yeah, they expose her a little bit more, but this artwork in this fucking book is phenomenal. I mean, it is good. All right, so you get Colossus like, you know what? I'm the leader. I'm in charge. This thing is under our control. Well, we control by like strength, So he tells the doctor is like, we can't take him out right now. It might give him a shock and all this whole shit. He lifts her up like, look, bitch, you can be replaced too. So she
That's what I said to Cobra at one time.
So Colossus tells Dr. Cobra, let him out. We're gonna show him who's the alpha male.
Yeah. And so she releases Wolverine or the Winter Soldier. And you got this artwork, man. And he go ahead, Tony.
So he says we got to show this type of creature because this type of creature knows that for survival, every day they're trying to survive, and they have to realize who is the alpha male. So he picks him up, tosses him, and he says we're gonna have to keep this guy under our heel. So he says he's gonna keep the Winter Soldier submissive.
Yeah. And it seems like the doctor almost has a soft spot.
Well, that's her project. She's the one. This is Director X.
She believes in the whole Winter Soldier project, which is that whole brainwashing shit. So she ain't worried about him snapping out of that. And Magic is smart enough to realize this is fucking Logan. Like, eventually he's gonna heal himself, whether mentally as well as physically, and this shit is gonna wear out.
So, are they trying to play like in this comic book series that Wolverine's creation was basically like a Manchurian Candidate type of thing?
No, what this is instead of Logan becoming Weapon X, he became the Winter Soldier.
Oh, okay, I get it. Yeah, so technically, I am right. He became.
He's a Russian assassin right now.
Yeah,
under the control of Colossus. So it goes back to
Dr. Provovich is also spicy because she's had success with the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
And Magic hasn't. Everything that Magic has failed.
Yeah.
So there's that jealousy aspect there too.
So they Colossus says let Logan go, and we're gonna send our 10 best. And those were the soldiers you've seen earlier who are now out trying to track the Winter Soldier. And earlier you see him leap out of a tree and he ripped this guy's face off. They find their comrade and they're like, wait a minute. Something's going on here. And they're like, go ahead, Tony. That's when they start discussing, this isn't a regular op. This is him or us.
Well, this operation was a falsified document to the defense ministry because they wanted these elite soldiers to think that they're actually trying to find the opposition.
Yeah.
So they're being tracked, they're being monitored, and they actually have cameras to view who's going to survive. It's either these guys or Weapon X. There's only one survivor can happen.
And finally, they come across,
and they finally realize, yep, we're under camera. This is not about the opposition. This is about us being hunted by the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
So let's make this good. If we're going to go out, let's make this good.
He is the Predator.
Right.
Oh, he's the Alpha Predator. Yep.
Yeah, and they come across him, man. It doesn't go very well for these gentlemen, as you can see.
All the decapitated heads.
Taking heads on the battlefield.
Exactly what he is, the Predator, like the alien Predator, dude. He's fucking killing it.
Yeah, this is fire.
And Colossus gets a boner, realizing that he was successful.
Yep, took out all 10 of their best men. There's their heads being dropped. And then
head boner.
And then
we see this dope panel of the Winter Soldier.
Omega
and you see Colossus saying, okay, we got something here.
I love how in all these new versions, all these new stories that are going out there, they're all making Omega Red like center stage in a lot of it.
Yeah, well, that's not Omega Red. That's That's easy. Oh wait, that's a different story.
No, Mega Red was right there in the panel. Like I can see it.
No. Right, I'm right.
Actually, you're right, Matt. But
Part
it's
of
Colossus that also
Red
takes center
team,
stage.
yeah. No, that's the new Omega Red. That's the part of the Mega Red team.
Wait, there's multiple Mega Reds.
That's Wolverine.
And Wolverine Revenge.
Yeah.
Colossus is also the main dude.
Okay. All right. So our next book up. All right. Well, first of all, what do you guys think about the Predator Wolverine? Proceed to read, or yo son, this shit's done.
I'm in. I like this book.
Yeah, proceed to read.
I have not heard about it until like you guys have shown it to me, and I'm in, dude. I like it. It looks
Ultimate
good so
Wolverine,
far.
dude. Part of the Marvel Ultimate Universe.
And it's an easy read. It's an easy read too.
Yeah,
I'm an old school Wolverine collector. Easy. So yeah, I'm in.
Yep.
All right. Here's our next book. Go ahead, Matt. What do you got?
Yeah. So we pick up on number 3 of Aliens versus Avengers, and if you remember right when we left off.
Hold on. I like how the logo is like almost like the Wayland Yutani.
It is,
but it's upside down. So yeah, go ahead, please. Thank you.
Well, in the last one, they were all on a ship, and pretty well the last remnants of the superheroes and the last remnants of Earth, for the most part, are blasting off in this Wayland Tech Stark Enterprises ship. So that's where we were. Captain America had just gotten wiped out with the Hulk, right? The Hulk died too.
Yeah, the Hulk stays
in that
back.
last panel.
Yeah.
So they all got roasted. And then we start with this, which Cobra's going to have to explain this part because I have no idea when it comes to
basically those Wayland androids showing up to the what do you call them? The creators. What do they call them in the Alien series? They got the ones that they suspect
engineers.
Engineers, yeah. This is the Wayland android showing up to the engineer planet. And you know what they did if you're a fan of the Alien movies.
Oh yeah.
They destroyed them. They released that black goo. And so the next up we have I think it's the way those androids go down to the surface and then they're attacked, right?
They put on some kind of
confusing part of the book.
They put on like some kind of plague suits and then they go down onto the planet. Like I said, I never really was into the whole alien thing, so this is all shit that confuses me. I have no.
This was a bit convoluted, just that part of the book.
Yeah. Okay, so the engineers fight back to the Wayland, android. And check it out! Look who's in the house tonight.
Oh, hey,
all right,
Matt. What's up, Matt? Oh yeah.
What up, Matt? Thanks for joining. And so they start fighting. This whole all three is kind of confusing.
Yeah.
That's our early Predator, though. He's wearing the early first.
It's an engineer.
Mask.
An engineer.
No, but the other Predator, like
he was
wearing
like
what was that?
An
with
engineer.
the little like beak mask.
What?
Beak mask was an engineer?
Engineers or whatever.
They invented the beak mask. Okay, all right.
So they, I guess, killed those revenge on those Wayland guys. So now here we are on the rocket ship. Yeah. Go ahead, guys.
So here we're back on the ship, and Toyota
AWA now.
So Stark and is having a conversation about how far they can get on the ship. They need to do repairs and stuff. So they're gonna have to take it down for the most part.
Yeah,
they're gonna have to land on Mars.
They gotta land on Mars.
Yeah, they didn't get too far.
And they're talking to Miss Marvel and explaining what's going on, and they're gonna have to land. And Miles is like, "Ooh, this ain't looking too good."
No, not at all.
It's not going to end well.
Yeah.
No. So then they land.
Yeah.
And we get into a very interesting situation.
This was hot. This part of it, yeah.
Yeah, so they're talking about Stark, and he's like, "Where the fuck are you gonna? How are you gonna help? You're in a wheelchair." And he's like, "Well, smart ass,
yeah, hang back.
Is also fucking armor, just so you know."
Right.
And he flips.
He got a transformer wheelchair.
Yeah.
And now he's Iron Man.
He's good to go. He's Iron Man. So now they're out on the fucking step out on the town, and they step out into Mars, and they realize that Sinister is in charge of Mars, and not one Sinister, but apparently Sinister has cloned himself like a shit ton of times, and there's like a shit ton of Sinisters.
He cloned a bunch of yes men.
Yeah. And he has his hands on a face hugger.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's what they're doing. They're investigating what's going on with these face huggers and what they are. And of course, Sinister being Sinister, he's not scared by it. He's like a little giddy toy store kid who just like found his new favorite thing because he realizes what they are and kind of like, oh, okay, so this thing fucking takes over the host and feeds off of whatever it is that it's going to be on. So we can use this thing genetically to fucking start stealing other shit because it takes on the shit of the host.
Yep.
So they start having that conversation.
It totally makes sense because that's what Mr. Sinister does normally. Yep. So
and he integrates stuff from other mutants into himself. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, cloning is what he's all about. So
yeah. And so what does he fucking do? So these guys show up to it's Sinister, it's Stark and Miss Marvel.
Yeah. Stark, Miss Marvel, and
Miles.
Yeah. And they're having a conversation with him, and they can't figure out, first of all, why Sinister is there. And he's like, well, actually, this planet is full of these really nasty little fucking things, and I really like it here. And I'm thriving. And I'm kind of like the king of this motherfucker.
Right. And then he sends
So you know the t-shirt cannons from wrestling and all that?
Yeah.
That's what they look like, right?
Yeah, he breaks out a t-shirt cannon / face hugger gun.
Hugger cannon, yeah.
He just starts blasting motherfuckers with face huggers like he's at a fucking 76ers game.
That's dope.
So the survivors that left Earth are now on Mars on the ship getting
look on his face as he's like fucking the complete joy that he's
they love it.
He's launching these fucking face huggers into these people.
But you know how stupid audience people are? They're like, I want one. Why did he get one? I need one.
He's all out of bubble.
Face hugger for you.
He's
face
all
hugger
out
for
of
you.
bubble gum.
Face hugger for you. Face hugger for you.
You get a face hugger and you get a face hugger.
I want an alien stomach, baby.
Fuck. More xenomorphs are being made right now.
Well, like that just goes to show how sinister really is. That it creates a fucking gun to shoot face huggers. Like face huggers weren't big enough of a fucking problem as they were. Let's get a gun that fucking launches them into the air.
Now somebody can strategically shoot one at you.
I have to say, out of all the X-Men, Mr. Sinister is my favorite X-Men bad guy. I mean, look, I don't consider Magneto an X-Men bad guy, really. Like,
he's
at
not
all.
really.
So I consider Mr. Sinister because Mr. Sinister's never been good, but like he's my favorite bad guy of the X-Men.
Like the biggest piece of shit from the X-Men.
Yeah, like he's way more evil. His name is Sinister. He's not Apocalypse. He's not any of that. He's Sinister.
Well,
dude.
yeah, look what he does. He does shit like kidnap people and hold them hostage for years. How long did he have Morph? Fucking Morph for like
and
5
then
years
about
or some shit.
And then even when he didn't have Morph, it didn't matter. Morph, he was still in Morph's head.
Yeah.
And then what
Gene
about the whole
he had Gene for a long time.
And he's in creating Cable and all that.
Cable.
Yes, exactly. Yep.
Yeah. So
you're 100% right. cover.
So you got go ahead, Toy Art.
So it goes back to them, and they're trying to figure out what the fuck they're gonna do, and they beat the shit out of him as well as they can, really.
And
then he comes to the table and he's like, "Oh yeah, you think it's just me? I got all these motherfuckers." So the next thing you know, they're surrounded by xenomorphs.
Yeah.
And they suspect that the reason the xenomorphs aren't fucking with him is because he's altered his DNA with xenomorph DNA. So once he connected himself with a face hugger or whatever, it's like being in the zombie horde. Once you're part of the horde, they don't pay any attention to you anymore.
Okay.
They're assuming that because he's got the xenomorph in him now,
all
the
right,
rest of them aren't fucking with him.
Yo, like, so this comic book's pretty popular, right? Like, it's like X-Men versus aliens.
It only comes out every 3 months. 2 months.
Been a while.
3 months.
They should have renamed this book "Aliens versus Geriatric Avengers." All these fuckers are old, man.
Yeah, but now it's like there's some X-Men characters in it. That's cool.
That's because they landed on Mars. Mars is where the mutants reside.
Yeah, it was like a stronghold.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I have not seen no action figure photography of NECA aliens versus like X-Men or Avengers or Marvel Legends versus the aliens. You know, that would be cool. And I'm sure I've seen that like a couple of times here and there. It was always awesome.
Bro. This book costs $8.
Every fuck that. I'll read it online.
Yeah, this is like a 30 page book.
Yeah, they give you more. Yeah, it's a big book.
Okay.
All right. So they go at it with the xenomorphs.
And they hold their own for a while.
Yeah, but
I mean, it's only a matter of time before you get
going to get overwhelmed.
Poor Miles. But here's the thing, too. Miles is in kind of the same situation as Sinister, man. Like, because he's merged with one of those fucking things, too. So really, they shouldn't be fucking with him, really, either.
He should be able to like communicate with them as well. Yeah.
And
Jonathan, you see Miles is in the white suit, and his symbol looks like a face hugger. That's because he's got the symbiote suit, and a face hugger jumped on him, and the symbiote integrated into it.
That is cool. I would like to read that story itself.
That's
issue 1 is where that happens.
Wow. Yeah. I like
the
that
symbiote merges with the face hugger.
Yeah,
the symbiote is what saves him from the face hugger.
Yeah,
and vice versa. So now he can.
So the xenomorphs don't attack him at all. Then
no,
we haven't really seen that yet. Yeah, no, it looks like they're attacking him, boy.
Well, he's a prime candidate to get experimented on to find out how they can utilize that.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the symbiote's got to be the bridge between like how you can both survive with the same thing, you know?
Right.
That's true. So
the symbiote is actually more powerful than the xenomorph.
Yeah, so it's a bridge in between, you know.
I think that's where it's headed. Is he's going to be the sole survivor
because the symbiote has the ability to disconnect from their host, where like the xenomorph style does not have the ability to disconnect without killing them.
No, it consumes. It consumes them. Yeah.
Yeah, the face hugger is just part of the process of turning you into a xenomorph.
Right, but it's still part of that alien race. So.
Once it jumped onto him, the symbiote was like, "Oh, what the hell is this thing? We don't like this."
No, and I think the symbiote actually protects the human being from most things, diseases, and everything else.
That's exactly what it did.
Yeah,
and
Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel, whatever, she gets the alien blood on her.
Yeah, she gets fucked up.
The acid, yeah.
She gets that acid bath.
She gets rescued though.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, this chick shows up.
Yeah, the White Witch.
The White
Queen.
White Queen.
White Queen, yeah.
I don't know. And she starts fucking up a lot of xenomorphs.
Yeah, I didn't read her comment.
With ease. Look
yeah, just slicing them up. And I was like, who the fuck
he is?
Who is that?
That's
Logan.
Loki.
That's
Is
Wolverine.
That's
Yep.
Wolverine on Mars.
Oh yeah, okay. And he takes out. Well, the acid takes out one of her eyes, and he does what he does. You know that. You know what I mean?
Know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Yada, feel me? And then Wolverine, I think he snaps her neck, right?
No, he grabs her up and hauls her back to the base.
Okay.
No, they
All right.
rescue. They
He
rescue
rescued
Danvers.
her. So then, go ahead, Matt.
So Wolverine snatches her up and brings her back to this little base that the White Queen has established, which is kind of the last remnants of the mutants that are alive. And it's basically her, this dude. I don't remember who that is.
Manifold.
Yeah, Manacle they call him. I don't really know who that is. Then Logan, and he's trying to like talk her into sticking around. He's like, look, there ain't nowhere else to fucking go.
Right.
I know you want to do your Miss Marvel thing and save the world, but there ain't no fucking world worth saving anymore. So you should just be Carol and stay here with us and try and live out what days we have left on this fucking miserable existence, because there ain't nowhere to fucking go. So she's like, no, I can't do it. I got to find the rest of them. We don't know if Tony's still out there. We don't know if Miles is still out there. We got to go find him. And he's like, you're fucking crazy, but okay, I guess we'll go look. So him and her go and they look and they find Stark all fucking banged up. Pretty well dead.
He's dead.
He's dead.
He's done.
He got the face hug too.
Looks like a face hugger was on him.
Yeah, the face hugger gave up.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's fucked
up there
because Tony didn't have a heart.
They don't see. They don't.
Yeah,
find,
exactly. Maybe
they don't find Miles. There's no sign of him or anything. So that's kind of like what makes me think he probably got away, because they probably left him alone because there's no body.
So technically, there's a xenomorph inside Tony right now.
Well, no, because
it bursted out. It bursted out.
Does it look like it might have bursted out already?
It doesn't look like it did.
No,
I don't think so.
Maybe
I think Tony's still alive.
Can the engineers bring him back somehow? Like, he looks like an engineer just laying there.
Well, he was like 98 years old. Anyways, he was pushing fucking.
Yeah, he was pushing 80. Yeah.
Time for him to go.
So they find him, and then we have our climax.
Oh yeah, Wakanda forever.
Yeah, fucking Wakanda comes in the last minute. It's like, all right, motherfuckers.
Goonies. No, that's
because in book one,
so we'll
featured
get
the Black Panther, and they had the tech that they were destroying the xenomorphs left and right.
Yeah, they were doing fine, but their problem was in that series, when they found out what was going on and that there was a fucking invasion, they were so far behind in the timeline that they didn't know if they were going to be able to make a fucking difference by the time they got there.
What the
because
fuck?
in the Wakanda timeline, they were
Wakanda timeline.
They hadn't gone to the fucking. They were still behind the invasion.
Wakanda forever.
Yep.
All right, so what do you guys think? Keep reading. Stay to read.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Some parts of the book are convoluted, but I'm going to keep reading for the Avengers aspect of it.
Sinister with a fucking t-shirt gun shooting face huggers was enough to make me read the rest of that.
Here's what I need to know. I need to know if aliens impregnate a mutant. Do the xenomorphs come out with mutant powers?
Yeah.
Right? I need to see that. That.
Well, they kind of a little bit touched that a little bit in the beginning, because
that's the whole point of the series. We need to see that, right?
Because in the where She-Hulk was that this one where She-Hulk and those guys?
No, not in this book.
That was a zombioid one we were reading.
Oh yeah. You're right. It was.
I mean, the movies, like, it's all about space horror and that kind of stuff, but and somewhat as aliens and Predator fans, you look forward to like the weird species that the xenomorph race will give off and like kind of imbue with.
And then at the same time, you got the Yamchas breeding xenomorphs in pyramids to hunt and train train. So this weekend at the Pulga, we had a good time. Me and my friend Johnson and my son, and we both picked up for $2.
Yes,
the folding cover of X-Men #1,
the fold out.
The fold out.
Yeah, that's the gatefold. Yep. That's a good comic.
The most overprinted comic book of all time. Other than Spawn #1. This one was printed way more than Spawn #1. But
Spawn actually holds the value though. This one was $2. Wow.
Yeah, no, we bought 2 of them.
Wow, shit. That's cool.
Yeah, he had 2, and then he goes $2, and we're like, we're on it.
Hell yeah.
All
I think
right.
I owned like a couple, but I wasn't sure, so I had to buy it.
Yeah, I have all of them, the single issues. They have part of the gatefold and then the gatefold as well.
The gay photo.
The gay what?
Is it called a
the
gatefold?
gatefold?
Okay.
Gatefold? No.
All right.
Gatefold?
All right.
Cobra's been part of the gatefold for a long time.
I got DEI on the phone right now. Elon Musk, what's going on?
All right, gentlemen, we've reached the point of the show where we come to the segment that everyone loves, Dumbski of the Week. Let's go.
I did it.
Being retarded means leading a full life. Retarded people go to work or school just like their neighbors and come back to a real home, a supervised home, right in the neighborhood where they belong. Being retarded never stopped anyone from being a good neighbor.
Can I open up Hoodcast with that? Being retarded never stopped anyone.
That was not Dumbski of the Week, but that's still fun.
I just didn't know KJ's housing was. I didn't know KJ's housing was supervised.
Man, that's what happens when you ring like KJ's doorbell. It just happens.
They all come out like roaches.
Come on inside.
All right, I think this is Dumbski of the Week right here. Let's see.
You never know when the retard is about.
I don't give a fuck what you talking about. What's time to do what? What I'm telling you is you ain't gonna do what? What I'm telling you is you ain't gonna do what?
I know what happens.
What the fuck is you talking about, nigga? I don't give a fuck about this, nigga.
Oh! So we know who won that round.
Well, it depends on where they're at. Like,
he slapped him like fucking. He slapped him.
This is at a Waffle House, man.
No, I don't know if he slapped him. He punched him.
I don't know.
He slapped him.
Yeah, he went down though. It was enough. And
you can still get knocked out with a slap, man.
Yeah,
right.
They like the black folks like to say, he slapped the black off his ass.
Right, but you don't know who was around, and we didn't see the rest of the clip. If there was more clip, I'm sure the dude was fine.
He still got dropped though.
Yeah.
He got dropped.
But that's what you get when you're like barking and you're not paying attention, and then
he got sucker slapped.
Right.
Well, he hit dude's hand.
I don't think he deserved it yet. I don't think he was doing anything wrong yet. He was just speaking asshole-ish, and
people that always come out on the top of those. My boy always used to say, "Don't bark, bite." The dudes that are gonna fucking yell and talk before they try to do anything are always the first ones.
I don't give a fuck about this, nigga.
No, hold on, pause. So he was saying, "I don't give a fuck about this nigga."
This nigga ain't gonna touch me. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. What's time to do what?
Pause.
What I'm telling you is you ain't gonna do.
He's explaining himself. He's trying
doing the
to
Cobra.
articulate and saying that I don't give a fuck what you're saying because this is the truth right here. And then the dude just like hauls off and slaps him, dude.
No, you're wrong. He's first of all, he's out of pocket yelling at everybody while everybody's trying to have a good time.
No, wrong.
You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do shit. Watch. He hits the dude in this green shirt hand first, and then he gets slapped. Watch.
Okay.
Let's listen.
What I'm telling you, you ain't gonna do what? The fuck is you talking about, nigga? I don't give a fuck about this, nigga.
The guy who got dropped pointed at the guy with the hat.
Yeah, but he wasn't aggressive. That's my problem with it. He wasn't aggressive. Like he was yelling, but it's loud in the club.
Don't talk about it. Be about it.
Thank you.
I am about it.
He was wearing a merce. Yes, he was. He still got pictures.
So I'm defending him. Or no, wait,
The guys I've always seen that come out in the
guy who
top
got
of the
dropped.
situations
are
the ones that don't say anything. They punch first and then they fucking talk shit. Just like that dude did.
I think it's uncalled for, but I think we don't know the whole story.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah,
I think out of context with that.
I think that guy was being fucked up in the back.
And he thought he was hard, and he was barking shit, and he really was.
And homeboy
thought he was ice cream.
It's time.
But why are you picking fights where everybody around you is not your homie? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly. Why was he wearing a purse? Good point.
But look, Tony, if we all show up to the next
merge.
No, that was
the convention that we were all supposed to show up to, Legion's Con, right? And if anyone gets out of hand and we're filming it in the wrong way, can I just slap a motherfucker and knock him out? Like, no, I'm not gonna do that, dude. Unless it's unfilmed in the back, like they're fucking me up, Yeah, I'm gonna knock him out later, but then I'm gonna look bad for it, and then I'm gonna be on Dumbski of the Week.
Yes.
No, I don't hit. No. I do wrestling moves and put you in a submission until you cry and submit, and then that.
You fucking fumble around in the bushes and fall out on the rocks.
Bro.
Falling's a sports entertainer.
Who won Herd Mania?
Who won what?
I did.
Yeah.
All I know is you had 1 10-minute match and Cobra's still healing.
Right. Yeah.
He's been on the injured list for a year and a half.
I know. That's why I don't know if it's happening. So
yeah, so we'll figure something out.
Taser
well, guys, I think we did it. We had a great show.
Taser fight.
I mean, everybody.
Awesome.
It was great to have Matt back on the show. And then we also had John.
Okay.
Of one of the most funniest shows, Hoodcast AF.
Oh, I thought you meant Latin Legions.
He's definitely working that workman's comp.
Oh, I'm milking the fuck out of this. You gotta watch out for yourself.
Because anytime on the mic, I don't bring back the man them say ganja.
Are you doing Diane words?
We wake up on the morning and put the blood for Jesus.
Physical step.
That's what Cobra looks like in the glory hole, and the guy behind his name Johnson.
Now this is what the over looks like.
That's the glory hole voice.
Whoa. Cobra Dad is his own Diane word altogether. He's got the high voice, the low voice, all together. He's molesting retard kids all around.
He should have his own one-man show.
Yeah.
Cobra Dad on Broadway with a mixer.
Stuck now. There is no one-man show.
I love it. You guys are so great.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. Let me get the echo out here. All right. Thanks for everybody joining us. Check out A Worthy Addiction live on Thursdays with host Toy Addict 17 and an Unworthy Collector. Hey guys, and if you don't follow them, you better unfollow us. So also check out on Friday Highly Posable, one of the fucking longest and strongest shows.
That's it. That's all we have to say about them.
They long and they strong.
They long
They-
and strong.
They think they surpassed the Hoodcast, but they shit.
They give you lots of news and lots of love for a long time.
Yes, and KJ pulls out his.
Butt
You know what I
baby.
mean? And
KJ
so,
has butt
That sounded like
baby.
it got halfway heard. Like I can bounce a tiddlywink off that.
Oh boy.
I think it just won.
all right, so then on Friday, Friday Latin Legions on Sunday with my man Tony, Toy Art Unlimited.
Burn.
Yes. Go ahead, Tony.
I think the show's gonna end and Cobra is still gonna be on the.
We got Psycho Ed, Alberto. Go ahead, plug the show, bro.
Sundays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Join us, Latin Legions, Edgardo de Jesus, Matt Collectible Fun, Alberto Mangana, and myself, Tony Toy. We have a great show lined up this week. We're going to have From the Realm. I guess you guys don't know who they are. Neither do I, so that's why they're going to be on the show. They're actually creating a new toy.
I've heard of Stomp
line.
the Yard.
Yeah, with vampires and fantasy figures as well.
All right. And if you're watching the replay, like, subscribe, hit the notification. Wherever podcasts are available, Hoodcast AF, the bad boys of action figure comics.
The retard of action figure podcasts.
And Matt, but he always shoot back.
Did you give us a bad name with all your drops, dude? Your drops
are You're so funny.
It's comical.
Mondays, Ravens Across the Sand. Go check them out. You know what I'm saying? And that's it for us tonight, guys. Thanks for everybody joining. One love. Bye.